try to really up our ability to attract people to the state. And you know, within the last year, we were lucky. So all of a sudden, she looks terrific, because when you get the NBA and you get the convention and you get all those kinds of things, no, but it brings people in. The good thing about it is I travel around and promote Ohio all over the country. People bring it up. They talk about the fact that when they came here, they had such a great time. They saw things that they didn't know much about. And for somebody that likes not to have to get on an airplane to go somewhere, the great thing about our state is that we offer so many things where you can take your family and your kids, those kids out to those state parks or down to the Hocking Hills, or ride the roller coasters, or take in the Clippers. I don't know, what's it cost for a Clippers ticket now? It's like nothing. They almost pay you to go to the games, and it's so much fun, and the stadium is great. And you think about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's so many things in our state that are really cool. And the purpose of this today is for everybody to kind of get around and figure out how, as we head through the spring and into the summer, how you can visit some things that are really, really, really great, where you don't have to spend a ton of money, you don't have to get on an airplane, you can lock the kids right in the car with you and drive all over the state. In fact, what would really be a great idea is to go from place to place. That is what's really, really neat. And not just the state parks, but there's so many great areas to hike. I was just up in Cleveland hiking around in Cincinnati. I was just in Cincinnati hiking in a forest that I really wasn't even much aware of. So I would recommend to all the Buckeyes that are here, let's move around, let's see all the things that are offered. And there's one other thing for the folks who are representing the tourism operations around the state, and that is, we need to help you. We need to make sure that we come up with creative ways to, whether it's through YouTube or whether it's through Twitter or whether it's through any of the operations that we have within the department, we need to be able to elevate you so that you're not like in here by yourself. That people need to know the uniqueness of what it is that you represent. I remember heading up to the lake and heading over to Vermilion, and I took pictures up there, a few pictures, and sent them to my wife and said, guess where I am? And the fact of the matter is, there's so much undiscovered in our state, so much beauty, so much opportunity, so much an opportunity to have fun. So I wanted to be here today. I spread the word about Ohio everywhere I go, but it doesn't take a lot of effort. And after the Republican convention, I had a lot of fun with people as I've traveled around the country, and I say, after the convention and people saw Cleveland and saw it in a much different way, they say to their spouse, well, honey, we're going to go on vacation. Should we go to Maui in Hawaii, or should we go to Cleveland? And Cleveland's starting to work out. So all over this great state, we have a great opportunity to have a ball, to discover, to have a lot of fun. And in the process, of course, as we bring people in, we get more revenue, we have the more visitors, the more money we make as a state, the more we can invest back into those really special places. And I think it's all just fantastic. So to everybody who's here, we want to help you. To those who are just curious, vacation in Ohio. You'll see a lot of things here that are going to make you and your family really happy. Remember something. Remember this. Nothing that is close to us do we ever expect to be great. It's sort of human nature. Well, if it's just around the corner, then it must not be good. If an expert is somebody that comes, 100 miles out of town. Well, that's sort of a silly way to look at life. We have some things here that are absolute jewels. And if we can develop them and we can talk about them through all the means of the social media that's so important out there, we'll drive more people here to support us, but also to have great family fun and build the Buckeye State. And Mary is doing a great job. We brought her on to be able to do more things to really accelerate tourism. I think she's done a great job. For those that work with her, they're all clapping, Mary. It's just the way that you wanted them to do that, and they're great people, led by David Goodman. So thanks for giving me a chance to say hi, and God bless, and we'll see you around Ohio. Thank you.